Hey beauties, and welcome back to another Shop My Stash. So this week we did use the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I have to say it slow because I get tongue-tied. And we're going to open her up, and if we can see, I used almost every single shade in this eyeshadow palette except for this one. It was a little bit too dark for work. Very, very colorful looks. All the looks that I basically did were very on the pinky side. I did do one blue look, but I think it came out a little crazy. But other than that, I truly do enjoy this palette. The pigmentations on the shimmers are so good. Then we also used our Lancome one, which I think we got pretty good usage out of it, so we're going to go ahead and put it away. Foundation and primer, we used these two in combination, the El Maquillage and the VDL primer. The e.l.f. Loose highlighting powder in collaboration with Nabella Noor, so good, absolutely love it. Then I am going to trade out my eyeshadow primer. This one's really nice when I do dramatic looks, but not very nice for everyday usage. Find it a little hard to blend, which takes me a little bit longer, so I want something to be fast and easy. So I'm going to put her away. So I'm going to be putting back the El Maquillage and the Pretty Fresh concealer. Putting away the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I actually don't really like it. It's still good. It's just too runny for me and too clumpy. Then we are also going to put away the Pretty Vulgar blush. I got good use out of this one this week too. We're also putting away the Bare Minimals Invisible Bronzer and my Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. Okay, now let's go ahead and shop my stash. Okay. So for foundation and concealer, I already know what I want to use. I picked up this. It's more of a tint than an actual foundation, but I still want to try it out. This is the Florence by Mills Like a Light Skin Tint. So it's supposed to be, I guess, like a tinted moisturizer. So I want to go ahead and try this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be really, really light in coverage, but that's okay. Then for primer, I think I'm going to take this one because I do want to test her out. And since it is a color correcting and I'm not going to get very much coverage, or at least that's what I'm assuming with that foundation, I'm going to take this one. This is the Cream Shop, what is it called? Clean Canvas Purple foundation. So hopefully this will help color correct, and when I place that onto my skin, it will look really nice and smooth, and it'll create a nice canvas. I got this in my BoxyCharm 1 week. Okay, and this one is the matching concealer. So I'm hoping, I think I picked a shade a little too dark for the concealer, but I always say this, it looks darker in the tube, and then it's actually a really good match. So we'll see how these two work. Okay, now for blushes. I did get some new blushes this week, so I also got this one from Florence from Mills. I definitely want to take this one out since we are trying out the foundation and the concealer. It is a cream blush. I already swatched it on my daughter. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys would have seen it on my Instagram stories. I'll go ahead and leave it somewhere on the screen for you guys to see, but it's actually really, really pretty. It looks like a brownie shade in here, but when I swatched it on my daughter, it came off as a pink. Of course, she has a different undertone than I am. She's a lot more fair than I am. I'm a more medium to deep skin tone, so it might look a little bit different on me than it would on her. But I also picked up this one from MAC. Again, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys would have seen the little unboxings. I bought one for myself and one for my friend. This one's more of like a golden one, and this is also kind of like a cream to powder finish, so I think it would go nicely. Really, really pretty. It's gonna give a really pretty flush to the cheek, and I love like these brownie peachy blushes. Sorry, I'm just still waking up, so having trouble functioning for words. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Then I want to use, since most of my products are cream based, this week I do want to use this. Hopefully it's not expired because she's pretty old. This is my Wet n Wild, and it's broken. Makeup stick, contour stick, and this is in the shade Call Me Maple. So I've had this for a while. I actually don't know how old this is. I'm pretty sure she's either expired or about to expire, but we're gonna go ahead and test her out this week. I'm gonna use this for bronzer, and if I need another bronzer, I have the one that's already in my drawer for my Shop My Stash, so we'll take this one for this week. Now for highlight.
What to use? What to use?
I have so many. I really don't know what to use. I feel like I've gone through my collection pretty well already, that I've used the majority of my products in a Shop My Stash at least once, except for maybe this one. I haven't used this one, but for good reason. This is the Physicians Formula Pearl highlight, and as you can see, she's white. And it's really pretty, but how am I supposed to wear this? You know, unless I take this one in combination with another highlight, I guess I could do that. Well, let's do that. So I'll take this one just because I haven't picked her out at all. I still don't know what type of eyeshadow I'm going to pick, so I don't know if this is going to match or not, but we'll take this one for this week. I feel like I haven't really taken this one either. This a coworker gifted to me. It was from an Ipsy bag. So this is the K-Boss Fairy Dust Pressed Highlighter, and I think it's a pink highlight. That's what she looks like. I don't know the brand. I don't know their price range or anything, but I'm pretty sure this is a sample size. I know Ipsy. Did I say Pixie earlier? I think I did, huh? I know Ipsy gives sample sizes, not really full-size products. I know they started to. Let's see, she's like a pretty pink highlight. So I think these two would be a good one. I could mix them both together, right? Right, I think so. So you guys can see I did change my eyeshadow palette drawer yet again. I was hoping to be able to see everything, and I'm sorry for the backlighting again because I don't have my lights out. Apart from my ring light is broken, and I don't want to risk pulling it out if I don't need to. So that's why. So bear with me on the lighting, you guys. But what to pull out? I do have a couple of new eyeshadows, but I don't know if I could necessarily wear them to work. So the first one I have here is the ABH Norvina Collection eyeshadow palette. This is volume 1, the Mini Pro Pigment palette. I got this one more for packaging, and this is the one where, like, one of those palettes where like the packaging made me buy it. But that's what she looks like, really pretty and colorful, so not too many wearable makeup looks could be done with this eyeshadow palette. So definitely not a good idea for everyday usage, especially since I do work. Then I have this one from Dose of Colors, which is their Cutting Edge palette. Yes, I got it. I'm so excited. And when we open her up, the brush flies out. That's what she looks like, and oh my god, this palette is giving me life, and I want to use her, but I want to be patient because I want to take pictures. So I think I'm going to wait on picking these two out, but I wanted to share them with you guys. What to use? I already used my Maybelline. I got this one from Pure Cosmetics in my BoxyCharm, and that's what she looks like. I could use this one. There are some neutral shades where I can make everyday shades, but not enough because it's really just these I could really use here. And I feel like I would lean for those more than anything else. So not too excited with this palette. I'm still not sure if I'm going to touch it or not. I might just give it away. Not sure. Ooh, there's this one from Dose of Colors, my Mickey Mouse palette. I did put her in my drawer because I switched out what I had on display, but that's what she looks like too. I think I've picked this out in a Shop My Stash, but I'm not entirely sure. Not too many looks I can create with this one either. There's only so much I can do with it, but it is a smaller palette. It would be nice to put more use into it, and it does come with another highlight. But would it be too much for the Mills? I think it will. It'd be too much for the Mills. Let's go with the very neutral eyeshadow palette. Something that's not super intense. Let me move some of these around so I can actually pull out what I have back here. Ooh, like one of these. This one's the Sueva Blanca Fusion, and that's what she looks like. Very neutral shades, very pretty. I was not excited when I first got this eyeshadow palette. I'm hoping I'm all in focus because I'm all talking about them and can't see. Okay, when I first got this palette, I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I was not excited about it at all. But once I used it, I was like, okay, you know, I like her. I like the yellows and stuff like that. She's cute. Kind of gives me some ColourPop, what is it? Honey palette vibes. So this might be a good one. Then we have this one from Sueva. Oh no, this one's not a good one. It's more shimmers than anything. No, not that one. Maybe this one, but I'm not sold yet. There's that one. That's pretty, but very bright and super pigmented. Go back. We'll keep you as a contender. Let's see what we got on this side. I see something. Alright. We might put that other one back. This one is perfect. This is my Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral palette, and this one is perfect for everyday, beautiful, natural looks with some pop of colors because of the blues, but really, really pretty. I think I'm going to take this one for this week. And I almost forgot, we need to pick out an eyeshadow primer. And I have them all here now because I don't have that many. I've been using my Urban Decay one, so I'm going to go ahead and swap it out for the Maybelline Master Prime primer, which is this one right here. If my camera will focus. Yeah. So this one's a really good eyeshadow primer from the drugstore. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one for this week as well. We are all over the place this week. I forgot too. Mascara. So we put the Maybelline back. Let me go ahead and raise you guys higher so you guys can actually see. Okay. What do I want to use? I feel like I haven't used the ColourPop one in a while, so we'll take the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. Okay, now for overview. So for foundation and concealer, we are taking this one, the Florence by Mills face tint and concealer, if my camera can focus on what I want it to focus. But this is what we're taking for this week. For face primer, we have this one right here, which is the Cream Shop Canvas something. Clean Canvas Purple primer, so hopefully that works good as well. For blush this week, we have two. We have the Florence by Mills blush and the MAC Cosmetics blush. Let me see. So the MAC one is called the So Natural Glow Play Blush, and the one from Mills is Zen Z blush. For highlight, we have two. We have this one from K. Voss Fairy Dust Pressed Highlighters. Then we also have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, or not Butter Bronzer, Butter Highlighter, if you ever hear my accent come out. But yeah, this is the ones that we're taking. For bronzer this week, we are taking this one from Wet n Wild in Call Me Maple, which is a cream one. Then this is what we're going to be using this week for eyeshadow primer from Maybelline. And for mascara, we're going to be using this one from ColourPop Cosmetics, the BFF ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. I know you guys can see us in the mirror. Don't mind us. We just woke up. Right, Marilyn? It's morning.
Yeah.
And then this one for the eyeshadow palette, the Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral Palette. Alright, now it's time. Yeah, good morning. Now it's time to put everything away. Alright, beauty, so that is basically it. These are the makeup products I'm going to be using for this week. I hope you guys truly did enjoy it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do post 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday is an additional beauty video, and every Saturday is a Shop My Stash just like this one. So if this is something you are interested in, then go ahead and subscribe and join my beauty community here on YouTube. But that's basically it. Until next time, bye!